Privet, Katila, ya, очень хорошо. Because today I'll be answering your questions for the Q&A for my 1,000 subscriber special. Channel has started growing again, and I hope it keeps up. So let's bug out with my waifu and answer your questions for me. So first question comes from Cycle Wolf Unit 1, who's actually been a very consistent fan, and I actually want to extend my warmest thanks to you. I actually feel pretty awkward actually having fans at all. I never, this didn't occur. I just kind of feel like I'm just doing random shit into the ether, but it actually seems like people are actually interested. Anyway, but thank you for always commenting and liking. So he says, alright, here's a question, and I know you're not a brony anymore, but I'm still curious, what was your favorite episode of MLP? Also, I remember that AJ may have been your favorite main 6 pony. She was in your intro, I believe. I may be wrong on that. It's been a while. So, yes, I remember those days. Yeah, sorry, I was cringy there. I'm sorry. Anyway, so it says, yes, Applejack was my favorite of the main 6. You would be correct on that. I became a brony, a little bit of a thing. I became a brony when I was in a very dark time in my life. But as I pushed on and things got better, I gradually got off of MLP. And I don't mean to sound dramatic, but MLP might have saved my life. It was like a window to a better world than the one I was living in. And as soon as it started getting better in the real world, I got off of it. But it was a very huge part of my life. And I still appreciate the show's, aesthetics and what's left of the fandom created content. My favorite episode, though? Oh, gosh, that's a tough one. I would say the first 4 seasons are really nostalgic for me. I don't think I have a favorite episode, but I think I would say that my first few seasons really generate a sort of reminiscence of the past and have this aura about them, at least to me, that I find very appealing. Maybe it's because that's when the fandom was the strongest. So the next question comes from Green Acorn, and he says, "Who is your celebrity crush?" Damn, I feel like I'm in 7th grade. Anyway, I'm not into celebrity stuff. Hell, I don't even know the actors or actresses' names of people from my favorite movies or TV shows are. I don't even know their names. So yeah, I don't really engage with celebrity culture or engage with that type of mind-numbing autism that is Hollywood. Anyway, I'm afraid I don't have a celebrity crush on them out of my mind. But if you gave me a celebrity, I could rate them if they're, attractive or not. Like a smash or pass or whatever. But at the moment, nothing comes to mind. Sorry, my dude. Next question comes from my good friend, Polydice. Hey there, Polly. How are things going? Anyway, he says, what are some of your favorite movies, shows, games, and books? Well, I did say only one question, not 5, and... I'm kidding, my dude. I'm kidding. Well, in terms of my favorite shows, I love Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead. I like Altered Carbon, Westworld for the first season. We don't talk about the second season. Oh, and I liked Breaking Bad, Black Mirror. Those are off the top of my head. But yeah, I think we can see a common theme throughout my list of shows. I'm a bit of a pessimistic type of guy. So in terms of movies, and don't laugh at me for this, but for some reason, and I still do not understand this, I liked Zootopia. Okay, you can stop laughing now. Yeah, it just clicked on me and making it on some sort of. It was just one of my most favorite shows. Or favorite movies. It's just I don't know what to say about it. It's just I can't explain it. It's very weird, but it was one of my top favorites. I actually made a fanfiction about it, a whole fanfiction about it. Besides that, I love the Marvel movies. Infinity War really got me to look a little more into the Marvelverse or whatever they say it. I remember when I saw Avengers when I was just getting out of elementary school. So the conclusion of this franchise has been, well, it's probably like this generation Star Wars, and I think it earns the right to that title. Yeah, but Infinity War is when I understood kind of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and I've been in it for my entire life essentially. Well, ever since for the large part of my life. But yeah, Marvel is pretty nice. But Infinity War one got me actually really engaged and looking into the fandom and stuff. But I mean, I wouldn't say call myself a Marvel fandom person. I just like Marvel. I also remember. I also love the Lord of the Rings. That's really great. The Lord of the Rings trilogy. All of them are pretty good. The Hobbit, nah, just the regular Lord of the Rings. Saving Private Ryan, Avatar, not the Last Airbender, the one with the blue monkeys. Blade Runner 2049, that's a really good one. Baby Driver, Zulu. I like the Planet of the Apes trilogy. The recent ones, I should say. The Dark Knight Rises, My Way, which is a World War II movie about this Korean POW who was captured, who had to be served in the Japanese army. Then he got captured by the Russians, and then he was then captured by the Germans, and then they found him in D-Day. Anyway, also I liked Interstellar. Mad Max Fury Road was actually really fucking awesome. It was really sweet. The Martian. In terms of gaming, well, I don't think it would surprise you to know that I also love dark and war-themed games as well. I like the Total War franchise, mostly Rome and Empire Total War. I love Civilization 5 and Democracy 3. I also like the Telltale games where you get to choose choices that lead to different outcomes. My favorite is The Walking Dead, if only because that's the only one I was able to buy and afford. But games like Until Dawn would probably please me as well, even though I've not played them. I also like Gary's Mod and Left 4 Dead, though mostly just for the shoot, literally everything. I see, for Gary's Mod and Left 4 Dead, it's not like it's just me shooting shit in it that makes me interested in it. That's really it. That's just shoot shit, essentially. I mean, sometimes you just have to shoot shit in gaming. Anyway, I also have to give tribute to Minecraft. Yes, I still play it, and yes, it is still the greatest game of all time. You literally cannot change my mind. I've also just started playing Hearts of Iron 4. I might be a bit late to the party, though. So far, I like it. However, it's very complicated, at least to me, but I'm getting used to it. And then books? I'd recommend The Stairway to Equestria and Upheaval Breaking Point. Yeah, I only read fan fictions instead of actual books, but I'm a bit of a weirdo like that. If only I could access a real library. Is it too late to self-insert my own fan fictions that you should check out, like the what was it, the Worlds at War thing? Yeah, maybe. Alright, and last question comes from Endeavor, who actually didn't actually ask a question, but I'm going to make a question out of his statement anyway. Sorry about that, my dude. So I changed my name from WanderingRusski to WanderingRusski. There's a difference, by the way, and that's solely because of this man right here. When he misspelled my name, I thought when he named his the discussion we had on his channel, he kind of misspelled my name to WanderingRusski instead of WanderingRusik. And when I read it, I'm like, oh wow, that actually sounds a lot better than I thought it would sound. So I just ran with it and changed my whole channel name, just because he got changed by a misspell. But I think it's pretty fun. But yeah. I go by WanderingRusski. The Ruski comes because I'm getting in touch with my Russian, Ukrainian roots and stuff like that. And wandering because, at least to me, I'm still stumbling along on the road to life and I'm trying to find a definite path and finally get out of this meaningless, or just this kind of, I'm trying to get on the right road. And finally just, okay, I'm not like just in this like foggy gaze in the middle of a lake. I'm actually just going, or in a hole that's it feels impossible to climb out of. It's like a path I'm on, and I see a bright future ahead. That's what I'm trying to move toward, but I'm still kind of getting there. And I hope this channel will help me grow as a person and start to create a life worth living. So that was my 1,000 subscriber Q&A, and I'll do another one when I probably get around 5,000. I think that's the next sweet goal. So yeah, hopefully we get there. I doubt we will. Maybe not. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? But thank you all for giving in the questions, and if you want to help me out more, you can help me on Patreon, and which will be in the link down below. So aim high, wander on, from America with Russian love.